Fake it till you make it applies to everything as an adult. Welcome back to the Junior Mints podcast. This podcast is here to help you guys navigate life while helping you guys do your best to have a fun life at the same time. My name is Finn Lawler. I'm your host. Let's jump right in. Today's episode is all about the big A word, adulthood, and what society doesn't really tell us about being an adult. These things, these are some things that I have experienced, but also things I haven't experienced yet. So, as someone who is 25, I have experienced some of these, but not quite all of them yet. So, these are just my opinions and my thoughts. So, let's jump right in. First thing that they don't tell you about being an adult is this: being an adult can be lonely. As we age, our friend circles from school gradually get smaller and smaller until we end up with only a few friends. As adults, obviously, we get busy and, we get more selective about who we hang out with. It's just part of it. So go out and find some new friends. Get involved with things you enjoy doing. That's the most important part. That's what I've been told these last few years is go. If you want to make more friends, Finn, go out and just do something you enjoy and get involved with community, whether it's church or other things or a basketball team or something. That'd be cool. So the second thing that society does not tell us about being adults is bills, and more bills. Paying rent, utilities, and other things such as this can be a pain. But bills, if you think about it, are a normal part about being an adult. My advice, and this is what I did, to save up money, live at home or with your parents for as long as you can, and then make the jump into the abyss, if you will, of bill paying. I did this and I saved a boatload of money, and I suggest you do that too. Live at home or live with your parents for as long as you can. Hopefully rent-free. That's kind of what I did. I don't do that anymore. But if you do this method, your bank account will thank you for sure. The next thing that they don't tell us about being an adult, and this is something that I've definitely learned the hard way, is you're gonna be tired all the time. It's just weird. I don't even know, but you're gonna be tired a lot of the time, and you're not gonna know why. It's normal. It's part of life. But even if you exercise, eat right, your body will still feel a little tired sometimes. Not completely exhausted, but a little tired. And it might be like a dietary thing, but this happens as we age. So my suggestion is keep exercising, keep eating right, regardless of what your body says. But also listen to your body as well. It's just like I exercise regularly and I still feel tired sometimes. So remember to eat right and just keep chugging away, keep plugging along, So, which brings me kind of to the next point. This goes back to the first point, and that is you might not everyone has this problem, but as an adult, you might have a tough time making friends. Now that you're an adult, it's up to you to make new friends. The simplest way to do this, like I said a few minutes ago, is to go out and just do stuff. More importantly, do things that you enjoy. Chances are you'll meet some people with the same interests as you, and hopefully you'll be able to grow your friend circle. Now, if you're introverted like myself and don't really want to leave the house, look, man, I get it. But sometimes you got to step out of that comfort zone of yours and just see what the world has to offer, So the next thing that society doesn't tell us about being an adult is being an adult can be sad, but only if you allow it to be. Let's face it, though, life can be tough, especially as an adult. Crap can hit the fan, and it probably has, which can make you feel bad or depressed, or both. Don't allow this to happen. Think about it. Life is beautiful. So even if you're having a bad day, find beauty. Just do things that bring you joy, like deep down. I have a lot of difficulty with this sometimes, but just keep your head up and keep just marching forward. So here's the next thing that society doesn't tell us about being an adult is kind of ties back to the last point is you need to actually try to have fun. When life is just beating you down pretty much, it's up to you to keep your head held high, and just it's up to you to have a great life in general. Even if you don't feel like it, just fake it till you make it. So it's easier said than done, but like if you really like give it effort, you'll see results. It's like the gym, you know. So the next point, the next thing that people don't tell us about adulthood is it's up to you. It's all up to you. And I'll leave it at that. The next point is the freedom you have now is somewhat overwhelming. As an adult, there's so much to do and there's so little time. But where do you start? Because you have so much time, kind of, and there could be a lot to do, but there could also not be a lot to do. So at this point, it can be overwhelming. So establish a routine. Use your calendar, whether it be on your wall or on your phone. Use your calendar and just structure your day. Structure a day, and then just follow that structure as best you can. It really helps. So the next point is you have more responsibility as an adult than when you lived at home. But kind of going back to the second or third point, if you're living at home currently and you're trying to save up money to live on your own, this can still apply. So it includes more responsibilities like cleaning your apartment or buying groceries or other things. And there's just micro responsibilities, you know. The more you practice doing these responsibilities, the easier it will get. So the next point is kind of going back to what I said maybe 2 minutes ago. Fake it till you make it applies to everything as an adult. Enough said. We're all just trying to survive and thrive. Fake it till you make it. It'll work eventually. Trust me on this one. Next point is there are no more day structures like in college. It's as it suggests. There's no more class at 1:30 p.m. Monday and Wednesday. And this is going back to another point is you need to schedule your time. However, you don't have to schedule your time, but like if it gives you structure, then you should do it. All I'm saying is that there's more freedom throughout the day, so use it wisely. Spend it wisely. Time is money. Money is not money. Time is money. And the last point here, kind of going back to the previous point, is that there's no more semesters. So if you ever went to college, you know exactly what I'm talking about. From here on out, each month or quarter is going to be different in some way, shape, or form. This can be scary, but it can also be exciting because it's like you can schedule a random adventure or something or whatever. Scheduling your day is up to you. So there's no more like, oh, spring of 2024 or fall of 2023 or whatever. There's just month to month now. And it's going to be like that for the rest of our lives. So use your time wisely and just have fun with it. Anyway, those are just some of the main things that they don't tell you about being an adult. Being an adult can actually be fun. It's not like we have a choice anyway. Adulthood, is going to happen. It's inevitable at this point, so make it count, you know? Anyway, this has been the Juniorman's Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. If you guys enjoyed today's episode and want to see more, please drop a like, subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.